Welcome everyone. This is my Sekiro live. Oh bollocks! I just pressed the wrong button. Right, it's all cool. We can swing back round to that. So basically, I thought that I'd come back to this game. It's a very good game of mine that I fell in love with during COVID. So I thought I'm gonna come back and see if I've still got my skills, and we're gonna see on a live. Because I thought I've never done a live before, so may as well. So this is one of my previous save file I've got where I've actually got a platinum trophy on it. Literally got everything. So this is not I ran through again, but I'm on this account. I believe I was trying to increase my memory, which increase your attack power. So we'll just shoot out of here. Quick game. But yeah, Sekiro is a really good game, guys. I recommend it to anyone. It's a bit like, well, I've never played Dark Souls, but it constantly gets compared to Dark Souls. So if you've ever played Dark Souls, I'd suggest giving Sekiro a go. It's just a really unique game, and it's just, no matter what you do, it's just always fun. I've replayed it about probably 60 times, more maybe. It's just a sick game. Right, so whenever it speaks or does cutscenes, I'm gonna mute my mic. So yeah.
In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
Is the war finally over? General Tamura is no more!
Master swordsman Ishin Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose? Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Listen, wolf. You must never forget the shinobi code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, wolf?
as far as I'm aware, that is the only speaking bit of the start of the game. But yeah, so Sekiro is quite a unique game. I've never come across a game like it, and if anyone else has found a similar game, I'd definitely like you to leave a comment on what game that is, because I would love to give it a go, because I love Sekiro and I'm willing to give any other game a go.
The arsenal tower is on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
Right, and this is where the fun begins. So what I'm going to do is, whenever something like this comes up, I'm just going to leave it on the screen for about a few seconds, so it gives you time to pause it if you choose to read it. And obviously, like I said, when it gets to a cutscene, I'll mute my mic. I've never really been a good commentator, so excuse me if it doesn't go to plan and I stutter or anything. I don't really know what to talk about, but this game's filled with cool shit, so I should be able to keep up. But so, for instance, I'll wait like this, click OK, so it gives you enough time to pause, and then I'll crack on with the game. So these events here are actually set between the cutscenes. Well, this is to my knowledge anyway, and the cutscene that we've seen at the beginning, and there's an event between then and now called the Hirata Estate Attack, or something like that. And so then you don't really need to know about this, but leave it on the screen for a few seconds. So we're currently going to find my master, Lord Kuro, and he's a bit of a G. Can't lie, I spent the first year playing this game thinking it was a girl. So yeah, but you'll probably understand why afterwards. But it's 2023, guys. You can be anything. But yeah, we actually come back here later on in the game, because this is all part of Ashina Castle.
You did well to come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well then. Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
As you command.
So now we're about to get out Kabasabimaru, or however he pronounced it at the start, so there we are. And basically this is one of two swords that we get to obtain throughout the game. And this is our healing gourd. This is like a main thing throughout the whole game that we have to go around and collect. You get a sum total of 10. Ah, right, so if you ever play this game, there's basically different difficulties to it. So this is your chance to either give Kuro his charm, which means that it makes the game harder for you, or you get the option to keep it, and it makes the game a bit easier. Just for the entertainment purposes of the video, I'm going to do nothing, not give him the charm, but then I'm also going to do another run through of the game. So if we do another run through, then I'll give him the charm. Right, so and then this is explaining our quick items, which is actually here. And you also have this thing called a homeward idol. Now before I do anything, we're just going to run to the top of the stairs. There'll be some pellets, and then I'm going to use this homeward idol and click last commodal idol, I think that said. I don't know, I clicked it too quick. And then basically this is going to respawn us back in that room, but with full health, and we'll have a healing gourd and pellets, because this is the best way to ensure that you defeat the boss that is not far from just where Kuro said he's by the moat or something. Right, so this is talking about attack. So this game's all about stealth, parrying, and brutal attacks. So I'll show you what I mean by parrying, like that, and then it gives you an instant death blow. And this doesn't work as efficiently on bosses, but it gets their posture up, and that gives you a better chance of getting a death blow. Now, I'm not even joking, guys. I actually spent so long when I first started playing this game on this first boss right here. I must have took a week on my first playthrough to actually defeat this boss, and it's so stupid because I'll show you how easy it is. And it's just a simple 1-2 block. So block 1-2 block 1, and then bam, and then you just do that for 2 of his lives, and then you instantly get through him. 1-2 block 1-2, and you get it, and then you eventually get his health. So if you're stuck, I recommend using that method because that helped me out quite a lot. And it's actually ridiculous how easy they are to kill once you figure out their little techniques. And it's not until you figure out the patterns, and that's when the game becomes a lot easier. And an eavesdrop here.
We just got orders to guard it. Security's getting tight. War will be upon
Now, one thing, I was actually watching a video the other week because I was looking into something called the Gauntlet of Strength, and someone did a playthrough and they just ran off here, and then I might have actually just messed up my whole playthrough because I don't actually know how to get back up because I did not do what I wanted to. There, never mind, it's all cool. I was going to say, this is probably one of the most frequently visited places I've been, but it's also one of the normally I just stick to a strict path, and I can't remember what I watched, but they basically ended up over there anyway. You might need to, that might be at the end of the game when you get your prosthetic arm, which you'll see very shortly. Out there, but I'll just stick to the path that we were on. And it's basically coming over to this guy over here under the bridge, if you can see him. And these are Senpu Temple rats, as they get called later on in the game. And this guy is really easy to kill, but later on in the game they get a bit harder. Some pellets. Don't know if we've actually had one for pellets yet. Right. Right, sorry about that, guys. Right, so then we're gonna jump over here to the cutscene.
Wolf, you found it. Now let us leave this place.
Yes, my lord.
To think that this is the only way, to run from the fated bloodline, is the only answer. Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire,
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
my lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward then.
Now, it actually, I can't remember whether I went over this, but I just remembered whilst he was talking there, and it's it's quite funny to watch him run after us. But he talks about that night at the start when you see him in the building he was trapped in, and basically he talks about that night, and that night is what I referred to as Hirata Estate or Harita Estate or whatever you want to call it.
The divine heir. Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro.
Just a cool little thing here. Watch how he grabs his sword, and that shows that he's quite inexperienced at the start of the game.
So the noble shinobi stands in our way.
Right, so fingers crossed for this, but I should have it. I need to be careful because you need a move called the Mikiri counter, and I do not have that move, so I need to remember to dodge instead of Mikiri counter. Like there. Granicio is at bollocks. Granicio is actually one of the most fought bosses in the game, to my knowledge. Like, I think we fight him a total of like 3 times. There's like the start of the game, then there's the attack when you retrieve Kuro, and then there's the very end of the game, which is like the last boss fight. Right, let's get out of here so I can use some pellets. If I add them into my quit items. Oh, we got some fistfuls of ash, which they're helpful. Right, he'll use his bow and arrow, you just dodge. Right, where's he gone? There he is. And realistically, all you do when you kill him this time, you just get a different cutscene, but it ends the exact same, so it's quicker if you're speed running just to have your arm cut off, but for the purpose of this game, I'm just gonna kill him just so you get that extra cutscene. Like, for this boss, you just gotta watch your posture, make sure that you're blocking near enough perfectly so it puts his oh, that was close. So it puts his posture up. And then just remember to dodge if you've not got the Makiri counter. Oh no. There we go. Right, there's the money shot, baby. Let's do this.
Shinobi know the difference between honor and victory. The divine heir is coming with me.
So now it like fully chucks you into the main game, and it's basically all open world after that. Obviously you go and explore, and the more you explore, the easier it is to get to places and stuff like that. Oh, here we are.
What is this? So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate, just yet.
So this is the part of the game where we get our Shinobi prosthetic. Left it on the screen there for you to read if you want.
Your eyes, the eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me. That is not your concern. Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will. Why am I here? All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic.
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools. I see. But this device...
You catch on quick. If you bring me shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
I don't know much about him, except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood runs through your master's veins.
Of the divine heir.
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that.
So basically, oh, so this is a prosthetic arm, and basically the tools he was talking about is, I think there's like probably about 8, and they're dotted around in different locations throughout the map, and I think certain bosses have different ones as well. This guy, we're not going to talk to him, but he's an immortal that gets stuck here, and him and the sculptor who we were just speaking to in there, they became quite good friends over the years that he was here. And this is a commune sculptor's idol. So this is like the main one, the sculptor's idol, but normally they're just called commune idols. And there's that if you want to read that. So this is basically your main menu, where this will appear with your skills and everything when you unlock skill books. They'll have different skill trees in. You've got your prayer beads, your memory, and they increase your vitality and attack power. You also get spirit emblems, which are them weird little things on the bottom, 0 out of 15, and they cost you 10 cents at the minute, but we can't buy any because we don't have any prosthetic tools. So we'll go and crack on and get to playing the game. And this is one of the cool things that gets to come with our prosthetic arm. We get a cool little grappling hook that comes very handy throughout the game. When I first started playing it made me feel like Spider-Man. But yeah, so you get these green dots appear, you just click the L2 button and it just pulls you straight to them. There are some bosses where you actually need to grapple onto them as well, so it comes in handy. So now we've unlocked 2, so you can actually go to travel, and these are the 2 idols that we've collected, and that is the same for all idols, so you can quick travel. So now let's go into the fun part and start getting some kills in, where we can get some sen, which is like coins, and you also get different sorts of item drops. So for instance, you walk up to here, you've got some pellets. So look what we got in here. It's somatic shard. You can throw them to like just get people to face different directions or to get their attention. The main way to play this game is stealth 100%. but at the same time, if you're not too scared to make a noise, you can attract other people and get them to come over and fight hand-to-hand combat. Now, these are easy if you know how to kill them, but it is worth killing them a few times to get your skills up, because as soon as you get one skill point in the top, and these are dogs, these are bastards, I hate these guys, unless you've got shurikens, then they're really easy to kill. There's actually one behind this wall and there's one over here as well, so we'll lure this guy, block. So this whole point of the game is actually blocking, and then you actually get your first shinobi prosthetic here, and this will be this shuriken wheel. So if we just we can take it back to the sculptor to get it fitted, but we'll grab a few more before we actually end up going to chat to him about it. So then if we just hop over here, we can also drop down here, and there's actually our first boss fight. Well, it depends whether you count the start, but this is our first boss since we've woken up on our quest to go and save Kuro. And I believe these are generals, and these all are part of the Ashina clan. And it turns out, what I've realised recently is that we might not be as good as we think we are, because it turns out that all of our efforts to get Kuro actually weakens the Ashina clan's defences, which we are currently walking through now and destroying. And that leads for an invasion to happen later on in the game. So depends whether you want to count us as the good guys or the bad guys. But we're on our mission to protect the divine heir and destroy the divine heritage. Oh, there's a guy there. We'll just walk behind here. See, stealth is key, guys, so always remember that. There's all sorts of loot throughout. Let's have a look. Where's this guy? So even when you're getting ganged up on, as long as you stay calm and you just focus on what you're doing, you can basically get out of any situation. As long as you're just blocking and attacking, the posture soon goes up and you can just get the death blows. And there's actually a coin purse up here that I'm going to need, because we're going to go and grab some firecrackers, which are on this merchant right here. But we just need a few more coin purses first, which you can locate just down here. And then if we go through here, there's actually some chickens. Anyone want KFC? Right. Oh, there's another chicken. Didn't actually see him. And this is the charm that when we pray and take it to Buddha, it actually gives us the memory of Harita Estate, so we can go back there and relive it and then find out what really happened. Let's kill this chicken. There we go. Oh, so if we and black gunpowder, this comes in handy when you're upgrading all your prosthetic tools later on in the game. If we just shoot over here, we can go, oh, wrong way. If we shoot over here, we can just go and try and buy some firecrackers, and they're actually called Robert's firecrackers, and that will be an interesting little point of that later on when you actually meet Robert's father and you find out why he works for Senpu Temple. So then, oh, actually I probably should have gone and opened up my coin purses. So we've got 4, so if we just open them up, we can buy some products. Robert's firecrackers. We could also grab some more pellets whilst we're here, because pellets always come in handy in this game. So that's actually a trophy you can get if you play on PlayStation, and or an achievement on Xbox, I believe they're called. Don't know about PC, but I know you can get this game on PC. But yeah, and you use the firecrackers near they're called memorial mobs, and they're just people that sell you stuff. They come in really handy when you are low on any sort of materials or items. And one of our favourite merchants is actually right here. He becomes a very good friend throughout the game. Oh, we've been spotted by a chicken. So if we just jump up here and rest, we can then go and kill the ogre, which is just ahead of us. So we can just click rest. If we come away and then jump over here. Whilst I just do this, we can eat. So that's a quick tip on one of his weaknesses. If you need to use that to kill him, fire or firecrackers actually help. So now now we've activated our stealth sugar, you can actually just run up next to him and oh bollocks. Never mind, we can still do it, but you're supposed to get the death blow, and this is one of the things I was telling you about at the start with the prosthetic arm. You can actually use it to grapple onto opponents. Right. But what? Oh, no, no, no. Right, okay. That wasn't supposed to happen, guys. There we go. Now, what I don't want to do is, you actually get a resurrection in this game, but I don't want to activate that for as long as possible. So if needs be, I am running away from this fight. Probably should have got some skills as well. That was very close. Oh, whoa, it's a good job I used the pellets. Whoa. It's probably time to take another pellet. Oh, that was too close, guys. Ah, that's me, goners. Well, it was a good whilst it lasted, I guess. This is an inevitable part of the game, but it's just a shame it happened so soon.
The wolf, take my blood and live again.
So then you just click resurrect, drop a pellet, and this is just a brief description on resurrection. So yeah, so now we're all good to go. Can't lie, I'm a little bit disappointed I died that soon. Like, I've made it before where I've got all the way to like the second Granicio stage, like all the way where he has his lightning powers at the top of Ashina Castle. So it's a little bit disappointing that we died here, but it's no worries. But now it actually unlocks a door up here that we can just run over and get to. Right, so I didn't actually want to shoot over here. Come on, see me then. Oh no! No! Can't believe I died. Well, I can, I was stupid and didn't go and res. It's cool, we'll get there in the end. Well, I can honestly say that's not a very good start to the live stream. Only 45 minutes in and I've got a death. So I'm a little bit gutted, but we'll just shoot over now to the dilapidated temple. That's where we want to go, because that's where the Buddha is that we can use to get to the Harita estate. But when I say this game is massive, you don't even realise how big it is. Like, I've completed about 50, like more than 15 times easily. Like, I've probably got about 400 playing hours on the game.
Master.
Forgive me, but for his safety, I cannot reveal his identity. However, my master gave explicit orders to assist you in any way I can. I'm not telling you to trust me. However, I must fulfill my master's orders. The gourd of medicinal water you possess, that was originally a creation of mine. I am a doctor. I will assist you in
So this is Lady Emma, and she basically works for Lord Ishin, but we don't find that out yet, so spoiler alert.
Bring me gourd seeds.
Gourd seeds?
Yes, medicinal waters flow from gourd seeds. Adding new seeds will increase the volume of these medicinal waters. If you find any, bring them to me.
All right. Is this a gourd seed?
Yes. Bring it here. Plant the seed into the gourd. Perfect. Now the volume of medicinal waters in your gourd will increase.
Such as...
Is it strange? I don't take any offense to that. If it's effective, then that's cause for celebration, whether it's strange or not. That's what my mentor Dogen taught me.
I see.
Please bring me any other gourd seeds you find. I should be able to further increase the volume of the medicinal water. Oh? Did I hear the ringing of a chime?
It was probably this bell. I was told to offer it to Buddha.
Does the bell hold any significance for you? If it does, talk to the sculptor. He is quite knowledgeable when it comes to Buddha.
What is it?
Seems to me your battle sense has returned. You're more like a shinobi than before, if only a little. Take this.
So this is actually our first skill book, and it is the Shinobi text. If you want to give that a read.
Whether you make use of it or not is up to you. Shinobi aren't the only ones with their own fighting techniques.
I found one.
A shinobi tool?
Yes.
I said before that your prosthetic arm was a fang, but by fitting shinobi tools to your arm, you'll be able to change the form of that fang. Thick shields, break them into splinters. Swift foes, bring them down from afar. Fitting more devices means more ways to slay your enemies. If there's someone that needs killing, there's a proper way to kill them. That's all there is to it.
Seems you know this prosthetic very well.
I should calm myself. The more I speak of bloodshed, the more demonic my sculptures will become. Give it here. I'll fit that tool for you.
So here we actually have two prosthetic tools we can fit, the loaded shuriken and the shinobi firecracker. So now if we leave him, so this is actually where we need to pray to go to the Harita estate, but 50 minutes in, so what I'm going to do is we'll watch the clip and then I will end the stream and then we'll join straight back up after the cutscene.
Close your eyes. Hear the bell speak to you. The bell's chime will stir your thoughts and awaken old memories from their slumber.
So now this should be taking us back 3 years ago to the good old Harita estate, or Hirata estate. I'm just going to go with Harita because it just sounds cooler in my opinion. So here we are. We'll just go to the idol. So we've got this idol in the Harita estate. Here's the spelling in case anyone would like to correct me. Technically it does say Harata, but Harita. Just go with what you want. You know what I mean? So this is actually where we were before we ended up in that prison at the start of the game. So this is where the broadcast is going to end now, and then I'm going to pick it back up and we will go through the Hirata estate. We'll go down and kill the next general, and then we'll go down and have a slithery surprise. So stay tuned and come back for more Sekiro content, and we'll catch you soon, guys. Peace out. Now I actually need to figure out how to end the broadcast. Right, safe guys.